Often that I show my face around here, but I wanted to give you all an update on my race simulator. So at the beginning of this year, I really wanted to get back into racing. I contacted Next Level Racing, just hoping to see if they had any GT tracks in stock. And we actually worked out a deal where they sent me one. So this video is sponsored by Next Level Racing. If you are interested in anything that I desk stand, their entry-level stand, which was a lot better than clamping my wheel onto my desk. I'll tell you that, it's definitely worth it. But I felt like I needed more, and I wanted to get into a full cockpit, and the GT track is exactly what I was looking for. It is extremely sturdy. I've spent hundreds of hours in it so far. I have plenty of seat time in it, and it feels as strong as it did the day I built it, which is great. I don't have to mess with it or anything like that. It's not going to move. It is extremely solid, which is great. It builds confidence. I think getting into a cockpit like this has definitely increased my skill a little bit, just because I'm confident that the setup's not going to move around. When I had the desk stand, it was better, but you still have that disconnect with sitting in an office chair and sitting up against your wheel and pedals, which are disconnected from you. So having this whole one-piece construction is really nice. It definitely brings out the confidence with being aggressive on the wheel, which sometimes you need to be. So let me talk a little bit about what you see behind me. So I have the GT track itself, the mouse and keyboard stand, as well as the single monitor stand. The single monitor stand can support monitors from 24 inches up to 85 inches. I currently have my 49-inch ultra wide on there, which is amazing for racing. You can put wheels on all these if you would like. You can put the whole GT track on wheels and move it around completely. I am currently on hardwood floors, so I am using the Next Level Racing floor mat, which I really prefer to protect my floors and to keep my whole rig in place. They do give you the option of using wheels or not, which I really like, that you can make things, if I ever move to an area that might have carpet or something like that, I can just throw the wheels on and I can move the whole thing around. It makes it really nice, and that kind of rolls into a lot of the things that Next Level Racing does with the GT track. Is it's very upgradable. Next Level offers their Motion Platform V3, which gives you full motion in your seat. It elevates your seat onto a motion platform, and then the whole platform moves your seat around. Really awesome. I would love to be able to get my hands on that. I currently don't have that on this setup. This is just the base GT track. They also offer a traction pad that you can put the entire GT track on top of, which simulates traction, which will move the whole platform left and right, as well with the motion seat. So you can imagine later on, if you wanted to upgrade your GT track to have motion and traction, this would be a pretty serious race rig. I think it's really cool that you can buy the cockpit and then later on you can add on to what you've already purchased. Also, the Next Level Racing.
And as you know, I am becoming a bat mitzvah soon. And for my bat mitzvah project, charitable project, I chose to create Josie Centrals. So when a delivery person drops something off at your house, they get to pick something else out too, like shampoo or deodorant or toothpaste, anything that they need. And later, as COVID went on, I chose to put out snacks in case they got hungry. And I just wanted to invite you all to join my project and spread.
GT track supports likely will fit on the GT track. I'm currently running all my Thrustmaster products on it. I have my TSPC Racer base with my Sparco wheel, with my TLCM pedals and my TH8A shifter. Everything works perfectly, super stable on there. For a belt drive wheel, I know it doesn't put out a lot of torque like a direct drive, but everything is very, very stable. I can jam on the brakes, the pedals don't move, the wheel doesn't shift around. That's the biggest thing for me, was I wanted something stable. I wanted something that I got into and I didn't have to worry about it moving. I could give it all the wheel that I need to, I can give it all the pedal I need to, and it stays consistent. And that's what I've noticed with the GT track. I've also noticed after a long time of using this that it's comfortable. And I wouldn't be saying that if it wasn't true. That was the best part about sponsoring with Next Level Racing, was they didn't really give me anything that I can or can't say. They just said, hey, we'll send you a GT track. We just want you to talk about it. And my experience with it has been great. I kind of wish I had gotten one of these a long time ago. The seat that it comes with, I was a little concerned because you get seats on a lot of things that don't feel very good or don't have a lot of bolstering or comfort to them, and they're kind of just more looks than anything. This, I think, does both. It looks like a race seat, but it feels really nice. I've spent 6 hours plus in this chair without getting up, and at the end of the day, my back isn't hurting. I feel great, and I would not be saying that if it wasn't true. There's a lot of seats out there that get uncomfortable after a short amount of time, and I have not noticed that with this. As you can see, I do have the seat belts attached to the GT track. That's something that I normally don't use if I'm just sitting in the chair, but if you were to upgrade to the Motion platform, it's a good thing to have. It comes standard with the GT track, and if you get the Motion platform, then you're definitely going to want to put your seatbelt on, because from what I've heard, that Motion platform can throw you around quite a bit. But hopefully I'll be able to check out that Motion platform one day, but as of right now, the base GT track I'm really enjoying it. The seating position, it gets you much more in the sim racing mood and experience, and I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. So again, huge thank you to Next Level taking part in